Hi, it's Cartridge UK here again. As you can see, this time looking at some 2600 carts. These are all described as faulty. So, well, you can see these are the ones that have... I don't know whether they probably had a plastic thing there that's been removed or not, whether they're just the earlier carts that didn't have the, you know, the retractable cover. They don't look like they've been cleaned up to me. I suspect that one or two of these, if not all of them, may work. So, just going to give this a go with a cotton bud and some IPA, you know, isopropyl alcohol. And we'll see what happens. So we'll start with this one. This is the one I've got the most hopes for, really. I think the other two are supposed to be okay games, but yeah, pole position, you can't beat a bit of pole position. Certainly on the 2600, so look at that. See how dirty that is? It's absolutely filthy. I mean, there is a chance the mask ROMs or something on here are faulty, or maybe some corrosion got into the actual PCB edge. Maybe the actual edge here is not actually joined up properly to the main PCB, but all we can do is try and see what happens. So I'll use the dry end in a minute once I've given this a good going over. Look how dirty that is. Can you see that? It's filthy, absolutely filthy. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the reason for these not working. Look at that, just from the dry edge. So let's use the other dry edge on that side. Let's give that a try. Yep, I would say that's working. So we'll do ice hockey next. You can see the label's in a sorry state on this one, but it's very dirty as well. I'll clean these up with a bit of just some soap and water, but also I've got a bit of plastic polish that I tend to use just very lightly on these sort of things, and you can clean up sometimes the discoloration there. So we'll give that a go in a minute, but yeah, we'll start with a cart edge as per, you know, the one I've just done there. Give that a good clean. Let's see how much muck comes off this one. Similar thing. It's yeah, very dirty, to say the least. It's amazing how dirty these 2600 carts get. I will use some paper towel and some soap and water just to get inside the actual cavity, because you can see it's really dusty, the actual inside, so it's a good idea to do that as well, just to stop any of that dust getting back onto the contacts, I guess. This one doesn't appear to be quite as dirty as the last one, to be fair. I think the other element of this, sometimes when you're testing these carts, it depends on your slot of your 2600 as well. You know, if you've got not a very good connection there, it's dirty. I mean, it is grey, you can see that, it's just like grey instead of white, like that side is. Yeah, so as I was saying, sometimes the dirty connection on the 2600 can give similar results. Some carts might work and others don't, and it's not really the carts as such. Sometimes it can be the actual system. But that's the other reason why I've not been sticking these straight into my 2600 to verify that they don't work before I do this. We'll just assume that you know, they are getting a black screen or something where they're not working, and this will be the cause. Because sticking a dirty car into your system dirties your slot. You know, some of that dirt and muck transfers to your cart contacts. It's the same with any other cartridge-based system, you know, an N64, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Game Gear, Game Boy, etc, etc. It's always worth, when you buy new carts, cleaning the carts up, because ultimately you're just going to set yourself up for a problem with your cart slot. You know, at some point some of your carts are going to stop working, you're going to start thinking you've got a problem. Anyway, we'll give this a try now. Lo and behold, I think that's working as well. Possibly not. What's this? No, it is, it's working. I haven't got a clue how you play this, seriously. Oh, okay, right, I see which play around now. The pink, so, well, they're all pink, aren't they? Blue and the blue top one. Not bad graphics for 2600 game, this. How are you supposed to catch up with them when they run past you like that? That's ridiculous. So, no wonder these didn't work, seriously, isn't it? Can't help but wonder how many people sell these as faulty when there's actually nothing wrong with them. I've seen job lots, you know, in the past. Yeah, there was one where there was about 12 carts I missed out by about 50p on that, and it went for about £3 or something for about 12 carts. I was a bit gutted. And there were some quite rare ones in there, which I managed to snag that. It's very unusual for these to fail, actually, in general. You know, that actual proper physical failure. Right, so again, looking pretty dirty there. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. You know, that's the dry end. It's filthy, absolutely filthy. So we'll give that one a go. So stick the cart in, switch it on. And lo and behold, that one works as well. There we go, 3 for 3. Not sure you start this. It's not one of these. Oh, it is. Yeah, good for us to reset. Cool. Awesome. So here we go, it's the final condition of these carts now, looking pretty clean and tidy, and as I say, you know, I've cleaned inside the actual edge there as well, you know, and cleaned them all around, and they do look in very good condition. It's just a shame about the label on that ice hockey, but yeah, I'm pleased I got pole position, because that's a pretty cool game. I think pole position 2 is a bit better on 2600. River Raid is actually quite good fun. Had a go on that earlier. Ended up playing for about 15 minutes. It's yeah, a fun game. That's another, no surprise, it's another Activision game. Ice hockey's a bit basic, really. You've only got the 2 characters on each team, so yeah, a bit disappointed with that, but I'll keep it anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.